Hello and welcome. This is NerdDragon88 here. I'm joined by my awesome parents. Father of Dragons.
Greetings.
And Mother of Dragons.
Hello.
We're playing Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword even more. So, we experimented a little bit with trying out a different way of doing the recording. And I wasn't entirely satisfied with it, so we're going to just live with the echo. Swaka. Built a road to here.
Let's get moving.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I can also turn that back down.
What's the plan? Ready for action.
Okay.
I lost my colony ship.
That stinks.
Is that as in you don't know where it is?
Well, it claims it's somewhere in the middle of the ocean. Just south of Russia. Oh. South of America.
South of America.
When I click there, see it.
Scroll in closer.
Oh.
You were too far away to see it.
Yeah.
Can't see a Subaru from space without a telescope.
No?
No. Well, except for the actual Subaru stars. Tiny piece
I'm
of
pretty sure the sisters are still visible without a telescope.
piece of irrelevant to the game trivia. Subaru is the Japanese name for the constellation, the Seven Sisters. Only the Japanese constellation acknowledges only 6 of them.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Hence the logo on my car.
Okay. Oh, we're all waiting on me.
Waiting for you.
I need a little bit more miking with sound. Gandhi wants paper. Sure, Gandhi.
Wow. Like we can build jails.
Yep.
You
I'm
guys,
not too excited about it, except I am expecting trouble with Isabella, and building jails will allow us to sustain the trouble as long as we need to.
I've never built a jail. Not my style.
Well,
But I'm building a forge in Asaris.
I have built jails before.
yeah.
In particular the normal game, because I want to avoid getting espionaged. And I want to have more espionage for against the opponents. The computers. Also that war and happiness can kill cities sometimes.
I don't usually build them for espionage, although they do certainly work well for that. I mostly build them to reduce war weariness.
Yeah.
So that if I do get into a sustained conflict with somebody, it doesn't incapacitate my production.
Totally understand. Okay, so Warzone. Oh, it's a one up here. Okay. So yeah, the thing with Warzone is that it's a smaller city for the moment. needs to grow.
I'm not sure why my troops have to grunt when they are garrisoned.
Because all of them grow?
Whenever you do the shield doodad to garrison them in a city,
The fortify, yeah.
Fortify, yeah. They go, ugh. Which is kind of silly.
I'm starting to rake in some money. Not enough to cover my expenses, especially with my signs up.
I'm also not sure why my Egyptian dudes speak Japanese.
Wait, what?
Arigato? Naharu? Is that Egyptian or Arabic or something?
That sounds like Japanese.
Yeah, it sure does.
Sorry, I never learned
Await your
Egyptian.
orders.
I'm sorry, I haven't either.
Yes?
Quite a few languages that I have not yet learned.
What's the plan?
Yep.
Ready for action.
Okay. So this back down here.
Are you doing anything about Silvertown?
I'm now sending a rifleman and another two settlers. And another two settlers. So with the longbow there and the rifleman, I should be able to eliminate the barbarians, set up two cities, and have them be defended.
Garrisons. Yes. Fortification.
Okay, because I was assembling teams to take care of that as well. But it sounds like you're going to handle it.
Six turns. If you want to also send people to do that, then all the better. I was thinking of even just handing off one of those cities to you anyways. Because although looks like we're going to be leaving Gandhi completely alone. But
Well, pretty much. I mean, he is supposed to be our friend now.
yeah, Isabella, we're probably going to have to knock off. Or at least trim down.
I'm afraid so too. Not really.
Not eager to do it, but
I think about, let's see. Probably 22 turns or so.
جميع حاضرين وتم تأكيد وجودهم. جميع حاضرين وتم تأكيد وجودهم.
She doesn't have the compass or guilds or
جميع
nationalism.
حاضرين وتم تأكيد وجودهم.
Okay.
جهاز إدارة
That gives me
الأوامر.
an idea as to where exactly she is on the tech tree. Copper, iron, clam, cow, rice, sheep, wheat. I think I have
Well,
those things.
anytime you're ready.
I don't have rice. I don't have rice. Wow. Okay, so I don't have rice.
yeah, Nerd, we're waiting on you. So,
Sorry. I was looking at what Isabel had.
kind of spying out what's going on with her.
A little bit.
Yeah. I was just looking at my great people, trying to decide whether to set off a golden age, but I don't have the right constellation of people. because I'm sending my great artist over to do a culture bomb, and I only have 3 other great prophets. I don't have any engineers or philosophers or bananas or anything.
Okay. So these guys need to go down here. I have so much settling to do.
Yeah, I have a few more cities to put in. But I'm trying to send the troops in ahead of the settlers, not behind them.
Awaiting your orders.
Yeah. I thought Isabella might have enough of that continent exposed where I didn't have to worry about it, but apparently not.
You can count on us.
Okay. Turn over. God damn. Wait, did they give you guys gold?
We have gold, yes.
Okay, good. Because Gandhi is wanting gold.
Well, I have gold. I assume Mother does as well.
I'll have to check in a minute.
Just click inside a city and it will tell you. Yep, you have gold.
Good.
I have 1.
Probably because the Americans are trading it to you. What are we doing here? Not really a lot to do here. I really want to become a sea power just yet.
I'm gonna have to look at that more.
Consider it done.
Hinduism. Americans have them.
Yep.
Right. Well, I can spread that around.
On our way.
We'll see. We will see. My turn is done. Oh. I don't think we ever actually talked about the reasons why we chose each of our opponents.
I think we talked about that a few times.
We
No,
talked about it earlier in the series
We talked
because
about
we've chosen all of the characters in this game based on their resemblance to the leaders in Alpha Centauri.
we explained that for us. I don't think we did that for them.
Ah, we'll carry on. Yeah.
Okay, so myself, we have myself as the Hive. We have Father as the University, and Mother as the Gaians.
Those are the
one we talked about before.
Yeah, those are the leaders that we anticipate playing in that game that is going to come after this one in this series.
Yep. So we chose Isabella because of her religious zealousness and her aggressive nature for Miriam of the believers in Alpha Centauri. All of them are from Alpha Centauri. So we have Isabella for Miriam. The believers are religious and very aggressive. They get a plus 50% strength on attacks. It's insane. I think it might be power and defense. But only while attacking.
We have Gandhi for the Brotherhood in the Alpha Centauri game.
No.
No?
I think it was the UN.
Oh, Peacekeepers, was it?
Yes, the Peacekeepers.
Peacekeepers, right. I haven't played Alpha Centauri in a long time, so there's a lot that I'm not remembering. It's going to be very interesting to play it again.
The Brotherhood, amongst all the other very top culture things that they're from, in this particular case, are from the Civ 4 Beyond the Sword mod called Final. I think it was Final Frontier.
Ah.
Which is the one in space where we take over solar systems.
Which will be the third in this series of games that we're going to be looking at.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why can't I? Oh, National Ones are here.
Wanted to keep from having my workers killed by those stinking barbarians. So I defended my city of Bursis. Oh, Bucyrus.
I'm going to put the Oxford University, or my Oxford University in nesting chambers. Not necessarily because it's the highest science, because I can't actually see that right now. I can't see that right now. I don't know why I'm slurring. But the fact that the nesting chambers in my Discord is the primary NSFW for more sexual type content. Which I think is amusing.
You can count on us.
Right, so we have Gandhi for the Peacekeepers, led by Brother Lal.
Right.
That's where his name came.
That's where my confusion came from in what his name is.
So yeah, and then is it Alexander?
Yeah, I think Alexander is
Yeah.
standing in for Santiago.
Yep. Who is leader of the Spartans? Which, okay, yeah, the Greeks aren't Rome, but it's okay. Oh, wait, that's right. Spartans were Greek. Sure.
Spartans are a kind of Greek, and Alexander's a kind of Greek, but more to the point, they're
really.
both... Oh, quiet. More to the point, they're both very warlike, rawr. Fighter tradition, rawr.
They are very strong on military traditions.
And William of Orange is because he's bigger on trade than on other things and on kind of building up development of things, more a mercantile kind of guy.
Yeah, which means he's standing on for
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan. I think it's C-O Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan Industries.
Yeah. I remember it slowly. It's been a long while.
We're on it.
How many years has it been since we actually played Alpha Centauri?
It's funny because I played Alpha Centauri first, and then I was introduced to Civ and then Civ Beyond the Sword. And since we've been doing Civ Beyond the Sword, it's pretty much all I've been playing.
It happens.
Caravel's got some in it. Already got an Explorer in it. Well, we can't pick up this Explorer if it's got an Explorer in it.
No, but it can kick butt on that. Well, I guess there are two of them, so that's a little dangerous. Where is that one?
What is going
Ready for
Don't
action.
think I can see this sentry here anymore.
Ooh, Father's got some more settlers. Getting off the boat near where I am with my explorers.
Let's see. Oh, and the southern part of Alexander's territory. Yeah. That's what you're referring to?
That's where Father is setting off some settlers, but I'm not sure where the caravel is.
The northwest of Isabella's convent.
Northwest of Isabella's. That would be over here somewhere. I thought it was the northeast.
Sorry, northeast.
There it is.
I don't know which way I'm going. Been around the world so many times, I'm dizzy.
Yeah, so Isabella has some swordsmen hanging out on her northeast corner. There are two barbarian galleys, and there's Father of Dragon's caravel with an explorer on it, so there's no room for his explorers to leave. I would run away for a while. Maybe even run away long enough to offload those explorers.
They're just galleys.
They're just galleys, but there are two of them, so their strength is 2 each, and his caravel is only 3 total.
Yeah.
So running is good.
And then he can still offload.
Yes.
Dragon's Hold.
I give guilds to Isabella. I don't think this is any different from the discussion we had.
It's not any different.
What do
The
guilds
description
lead
last
to?
episode. Bring
Bring
that
that to
order.
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder. I tend to be a little less giving with texts that lead to things she could hurt us with. Oh, but now she's merely annoyed instead of furious.
Hope for us yet. Oh, no, not really. Oh, what are these people? Left for them to do. Dad. Oh, something.
I don't know what
Do
to
it to
make.
make.
My capital
Capital
is
is
actually out of stuff to make.
I guess you're just going to have to build culture or wealth or research.
Well, I feel like I could still like make some kind of unit. Well, I'll just put it on science.
Or you can build up extra troops to defend whatever cities you're putting down at the south end of Isabella.
Already
Already
got
got
troops going there.
Overkill troops or not?
Rifleman.
I couldn't see what I had on my caravel because Father's galleon was sitting right on top of me. Now I know it's missionary. And over we go to this continent here.
I'll
I'll
build
build
a couple more missionaries, and then I'm gonna go science.
science.
For research.
Do you have places you need to put missionaries because of your state religion?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Oh. So we're pretty close to the end.
Pardon?
At the end of this turn, we're going to be at the end episode.
Okay. We've been a little silent again. That's not great.
Yeah, we went silent at the end. That's okay. But yeah. So one of the things I'm hoping to talk about a bit more in the next episode is when you're in a three-person team like this against the computers in their current types of states, the difference between the mid-game and the late game, and what we focus on.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the end game is all about building the spaceship. So, industrial productivity.
I am currently trying to build up some military and some productivity stuff like forges and whatnot in preparation for both the spaceship building end of things and the possibility that we might have to squish one of the opponents through military activity.
Okay. So, there's chopping block.
In the mid game, it's all about developing the ability to mobilize. Railroads, well, first roads, then railroads, then culminating in flight.
Very well.
Airports help a lot.
They do.
As soon as you get a few airports, the galleons become much less important.
As long as you have a city with an airport, as long as you have a city,
right,
you can drop troops down
Mm-hmm.
from a city with an airport. But each city can only send and receive once per turn.
Unless the receiver has an airport.
Oh.
If the receiver has an airport, then it can accept shipments from different cities, many different cities, within a single turn.
Nice.
There was one point where I was being hard-pressed by somebody or other. They kept sending spies in to destroy the airport, and I kept rebuilding it. Every time it was finished being rebuilt, I would dump in a whole bunch of troops from all the other cities in my continent.
Okay. Nice. All right. So let's focus on recording. As we reach the end of this one. So, if you like our video, please hit the like button. Especially if you like this one over the other episodes that we've done. Put your questions, your thoughts, etc. down in the comments. Please support us by hitting that subscribe button. And of course, if you want to be updated when all of this awesome nerdy content comes out, hit the nerd bell after subscribing. Hit the nerd bell after subscribing. Hit the nerd bell after subscribing.
And cut! We have a wrap.
Till next time, be awesome to each other.